One of the most difficult things to do while you're on your weight loss journey is to step on a scale. The scale can be a scary thing for a lot of people, me included. But the reason why you have to overcome it is you're not denying it. You cannot deny it that you're overweight. Avoiding the scale doesn't make you skinny, doesn't make you healthy, doesn't make you lose 200 pounds. Avoiding that scale is not doing you any favors. So I'm not here to recommend doing anything too much in terms of money, but I would absolutely recommend buying a scale. That weight loss scale was a big reason why I found success these past 5 years. Number one, the scale opened up my eyes on how much overweight I was. You gotta see it to believe it. It's a corny phrase to say, but you gotta see it to believe it. Number two, it's a great way to measure progress. There's no other way you can measure progress outside of putting clothes on your body. You can see daily improvement by weighing yourself every day, every other day, once or twice a week, a couple times a month. It's a great way to measure progress, especially if you buy a scale that measures out decimals, 274.5. If you get a scale that measures out decimals, there's a very good chance you will see improvement each and every day, even if it's just 0.3, even if it's just 0.2 of a pound, even if it's a half a pound, you will see that improvement. And number three, you will become addicted if you see that improvement. The best way to see what you're doing is working is to step on a scale every day. I can't tell you how much motivating it was for me. A couple summers ago, my first year of doing this, I had lost 200 pounds in a year. Because I started changing a lot of what I did, started walking, lost 200 pounds in a year. Unfortunately, I switched careers. I put on about 60, 70 pounds back. Not a good thing to do. So I had to start losing weight again. Got a scale. I saw that I weighed 380 pounds. Crazy amount of weight. 2 weeks later, I started doing some things. I started doing some light aerobics again. I started walking. I started drinking water. I stopped eating pizza. Stopped overeating. Within 2 weeks, I saw that I was around 370. I had lost 8 or 9 pounds in 2 weeks. 2 months later, I was down to 340. I had lost 30 pounds in 2 months. A year later, I was around 250. And I'm showing, there should be some pictures coming around here. You see that once you start seeing those numbers, especially when you notice that you've lost 5 pounds, when you notice that you've lost 10 pounds, God, you want to keep going. It motivates you to wake up at 9 a.m. to go out for a walk. It motivates you to work out that 5th or 6th time a week rather than just working out 4 times a week, although that's obviously great as well. It motivates you to maybe not eat that donut in the morning. It motivates you to maybe just eat 1 or 2 pieces of pizza instead of 3 or 4. The scale is a powerful motivator that can keep you going. And I know it can be a scary thing. I was afraid of the scale. But remember, you're only denying yourself that you're overweight. Everybody else can see it. Everybody else sees that you struggle walking up the stairs each day. Everybody else sees that you have to pull up your pants in an uncomfortable manner. Everybody sees the baggy clothes you buy to try to hide it. Everybody else sees all the food you eat. Everybody sees it but you if you don't step on that scale. Buy a scale, go to Target, go to Kmart, go to a Walmart, go to a JCPenney, buy a cheap $20 scale and see how far you have to go to hit your